Africa's third largest exporter of oil and gas, and therefore one of the continent's richest nations. But the vast majority of Equatorial Guinea's 500,000 people live in dire poverty. Has the discovery of oil in the 1990s proved to be a blessing or a curse, as it has been in so many oil-rich African nations? Rosendo El-Babi runs Equatorial Guinea's Chamber of Commerce.
Entrepreneurs are flocking to Equatorial Guinea in huge numbers. We have about 300 to 400 companies each year wanting to do business in all different sectors like banking and insurance.
The Chinese are moving into this tiny Central African state in a big way. These workers are building a water and sewage system for the city's slums. China is also involved in major infrastructure projects, and they're not alone. The private sector is also developing. When Egyptian company Arab Contractors arrived in Equatorial Guinea 9 years ago, there were hardly any buildings.
We start to make a new city, Buena Esperanza. This new city, we make it including all the services, from the roads, for the water circuits, the sewage circuits, and also the electric circuits, all the services.
What is attracting foreign investors to Equatorial Guinea? The potential to make big money. The country pumps out close to 300,000 barrels of oil a day. The government has lots of money to spend. But oil and gas production in Equatorial Guinea is effectively controlled by American companies like Marathon. They've invested more than $20 billion in oil and gas production facilities here. This has led to fears Equatorial Guinea is not developing the skills of its own people, and all the while relying on one main export only. With such a tiny population, perhaps they can afford to be. Wrongly or rightly, there's also a perception that to get into Equatorial Guinea and do well, you have to be close to the president and the ruling party. There is no question that the country is an exciting investment destination. The hope is that Equatorial Guinea's wealth will filter down to its people and not just be enjoyed by outsiders. Yvonne Dege, Al Jazeera, Malabo, Equatorial Guinea.